even know what we're doing today. He just hit the start button.
You forget that I've been here since day one. It's the dawn of time. It is week 0. Happy to be back here at the 4th and 1 podcast, coming to you live from Pennsylvania. I don't feel like saying all the different places. It's the 3 of us. It's a new college football season. I'm excited. I'm your boy Simeon, aka, as always, joined by not CFB3, Roberto, Robert, and Micaiah, Captain Boring himself. We got a little bit to go over. We got some money to give away. Maybe not this week, but next week. We have some fun to do. And it's the first week of college football. And you know what I hate the most about this is that ESPN does not give week 0 the credit it deserves and loops it in with week 1. And I need a different week for week 0 than we do for week 1. Anybody? All right, Robert.
I kind of like it. You know, it's a little tease. Maybe they should rename week 0 to strip tease. Week strip tease. Because, I mean, that's essentially what it is, you know? The teams aren't going to be in full glory or anything.
Yes. I do find it interesting. The one good game that we have this weekend, I mean, there's multiple good games. I'll put those in air quotes. It's college football. It's back. It's fall ball. We're full force. We're in pads.
It's great. You know, this is what, season 5, season 6 of this?
Something
of
like
our
that.
podcast?
I mean,
5? What did we start?
Year
2020?
2020. Yep.
So this is season, the 2020, 1, 2, 3, 4,
yeah,
5.
Micaiah,
So
0
6.
plus 5 equals 5. That's how that works.
Well, no, because we did it for the 2020 season. So technically, this is our 6th year.
Oh, I see. We're going into year number 6.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
technically.
Cool.
Robert's got his wrong mic hooked up, so, you know, it's all fine.
What? Oh, is he doing this?
It's your headphones.
Listen, last week was the worstest podcast in the world. Now this week is already starting strong. All right. I had an argument today. We're going to have to talk about it, and we're going to say it for the last time. The last time. Sign stealing is not illegal.
That is correct.
It's advanced scouting that's illegal. And it's covering it up that makes you look dumb.
Push that out of the way. That's just for show at this point.
Jordan said it was on my mind. Kick me out and bring me back in. I ain't doing this. We're starting off the season right.
All right, fine. All right. He's gone. Yeah, go ahead.
I want a timeline because I had this argument with somebody today.
Okay.
Because Stephen A. Smith has come out and said he wants Michigan's 2023 national championship to be revoked.
He can suck it.
Stephen A. Smith has always been able to suck it.
Yeah.
So my question to you: we need a timeline. We need an argument against for and against why this does matter, why this doesn't matter, because to me, it doesn't matter all that much because at the end of the day, it's like the tush push.
Dog, it sounds so much better. That had to be what the issue was. I'm like, everything sounds so weird. What is going on?
Hey, we figured it out though. That's what week 0 is for. You know, it's for working out the kinks.
New season, same Bob. Let's go.
New season, same Bob. So the argument for advanced scouting, I guess, sign stealing, or like argument for why it doesn't matter is because the NFL does it. The NFL allows it. You are allowed to advance scout in the NFL. That's the highest of the highs. The Super Bowl is the most watched event in American sports history. It's one of the most watched events throughout the entire world. I believe it is top 10. So that's why it doesn't matter. I need to turn down my mic. I apologize, everyone, if I'm blasting you out.
That's what we pay the software to do.
The argument against it is that there is a clear defined rule that you're not allowed to advance scout. Now, Simeon, to your point, sign stealing is not illegal. Sign stealing happens all the time. It is advanced scouting, which is the no. And I was listening to Bussin' with the Boys who had Josh Pete on, and he said the smart people in the room, this being Connor Stallions, basically said, well, they can't prove that I advance if I'm not allowed to advance scout, but the only way they can get us in trouble for advanced scouting is if they can prove that I was advanced scouting, and they can't do that. So that's where we are.
Okay. So just to go over this, I don't think we went over this last week because it came out. Yeah, no, it came out on Friday. Rob, do you remember it was $20 million? There's some show no clauses. What did Michigan get hit with?
They got hit with this big badass hammer that Ohio State, Notre Dame, Penn State, Big Ten, and I don't know, as everyone's been talking about. It's so the way they constructed it, which is actually really stupid. So it's $20 million, but it's broken from like the revenue that they would get if they make the postseason, which is kind of stupid. So why not just hit him with a traditional fine?
So each team, Rob, I read into that. Each team, regardless of whether they make the playoff, if the conference makes, then each team gets a kickback of that. So that's that money that they're talking about. Because obviously the Big Ten is going to have a team in.
That's still kind of stupid, though. Like, just hit him with straight up, hit him with a fine, because it's the same no matter what.
So they did also do that. That's the 50. That's the first line that you sent us. It's 50,000 plus 10% of the athletic budget. And the athletic budget is, according to Pete Thamel, is $266.7 million. So it's $26 million plus 50,000, which I don't know why the 50,000's in there, but so it's $50 million.
Because now all of a sudden we're going to care about collegiate academics here and do all this. Why not just make it a full 50 mil and be like, here's your fine, which I'm pretty sure we said this last.
Yeah. You've always you've stood on that hill since day one. Yeah.
You want to hurt a program, especially like Michigan, Texas A&M, Alabama, the ones with big, deep pockets, hit them where it hurts, which is
$22 million.
To your point, you said they get fined that money, but then they have to show proof that they put that money back into the academic portion of it. But we all know the NCAA doesn't care about that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they just pretty much banished Harbaugh from college football, which he doesn't really care.
He was never coming back.
So they banished Stallions for 8 years? Which,
yeah, I mean, Stallions is never coming back either.
Yeah. Denard Robinson got 4 years, which was kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know if it stems from the end of the national championship where he disappeared for
He was on the staff.
He was on the staff.
He was on the scouting team.
He was also, Rob. He was also found arrested for drunk driving, right?
That was
all of a sudden that matters. Georgia's been doing that for 4 years.
Yeah, right. Well, again, I don't know if that's what the show clause is for, but maybe they just kind of wrapped it up. They also got hit with 25% in reduction in football visits during this upcoming season, and a 14-week prohibition on recruiting communications in the football program during the probation period, which is 4 years. And me and Robert are assuming it's 14 weeks cumulative, so 3.5 weeks per year that they aren't allowed to talk to recruits. We don't think it's 14 weeks for 4 years. Every year they can't talk to football recruits, because that would kill a program. But maybe that's what they did. What I'm most mad about is Sharon Moore gets the extra game. I just think that the NCAA is okay, you're the only one left on staff. We got to do something. We can't prove Sharon knew anything, so
it's against Western Michigan in Germany.
It's Rob, I understand. I'm petty about it,
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's just one of those deals where it's kind of they just kind of they grabbed a handful of crap and threw it against a dartboard, and whatever kind of stuck, they were like, that's the punishment. And like the punishment that they kind of gave just shows like they didn't really have the evidence to make a solid claim that Michigan really cheated.
Yeah, they NCAA is saying that they know Michigan did something wrong, but they can't prove it.
Yeah.
That's the line they're holding.
And I think that's why Michigan's going back at them, which I feel like we kind of knew they were going to.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, if you're going to penalize us, then show us the proof.
Right.
You know.
So, I mean, but, you know,
we'll see.
We also knew that the punishment would come down and then the appeal would happen and nothing will come of it. We also thought that's why Sharon, it was the suspension for next year because the NCAA knew that.
Without a doubt. Still the champs. Still got the trophy in Schembechler Hall.
So, see that? 1334.
Yeah, got to watch it on TV. And then I get to watch it every day that it's not on TV because I recorded it because, you know, that's what we do.
Yep.
Notre Dame's still searching for that championship. Yeah. Still not going to get it.
Yeah. Hey, Notre Dame, why don't you try to win something this century, all right?
You know, proud of them for naming C.J. Carr the descendant of legendary coach Lloyd Carr from University of Michigan.
Yeah.
That's probably the only time they're going to win is because they had to reach into Michigan's depths.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, like Notre Dame. I mean, what are you guys doing? Like nothing. Last time you guys walked into Ann Arbor, it was an absolute beatdown. So come after us. Come after me. I'm a man. I'm 40.
Dude, here it is.
There's a soundbite for that.
There's a soundbite that's not playing.
We haven't used that. We haven't used the soundboard in a while. Listen, guys, we're just podcasting.
There it is.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
You're welcome. We haven't used the soundboard in a while.
And we have taken a hard left turn into the war on Notre Dame.
I mean, it was already on the list of things to do, and we're only about 12 minutes into this.
Oh, all right. You're taking that chat seriously from this morning?
I mean, listen, I knew you both were going to, even though you were joking about it.
Yeah. Well, when it comes to rivals, man, we don't joke.
Well, if your rival for the next time you play is in 2033.
Hey, man.
That's
wouldn't want to get beat down every year anyways, so.
Yeah.
That's also fair. Why play hard games? Okay, so fun fact. We're going to jump ahead into week 0. We got exactly 5 games. 5 thrilling games. And we're going to start off with the fun fact. And really the only game that matters. This is the first time. Week 0 started in roughly 2010-ish. It was like the 2010s that it started, is my understanding. And this is the first time ever that 2 ranked teams have played each other in week 0. And of course, I'm talking about Iowa State going to Kansas State in Dublin, Ireland, where KSU is getting -3 against, or giving technically -3 against Iowa State. This is probably 2. And if Makai, you'll have to remind me if I'm wrong. 2 of the big. Oh, we're calling timeout.
If you could raise your hand, that would be swell.
I'm sorry. Do we think? I guess I could do it in the chat too. Do we think that Simeon will get the betting terms right this year?
No.
We have now been doing this, the betting essentially for 4 years now.
Yeah.
This is year 4.
Yeah.
Do we think you'll get the terms right?
Not at all. I just had to correct myself. I think that's proof enough.
Right. Again, week 0, we can iron out the kinks. Do we think, though, moving forward, you're going to get them right?
I think the over-under is like hard no.
Okay. It's hard no, and the under is hell nah.
When I'm trying to multitask, it's not going to happen because I'm trying to figure out what bet I want to make for this parlay that we're going to have to do later.
Oh, dude, I am so pumped for this season. This season is going to be... Can we also just appreciate that we made it, boys? Like, where's the excitement? We made it. It's week 0, guys. Let's get amped.
I think this is kind of like Michigan's national championship, where we'll be more excited for like the next one, where like we were excited that we beat Alabama, and then we got to the Washington, and we're just like, okay, so this So this is real life, huh?
Yeah.
So like, I feel like we're gonna get to Saturday, and I'm gonna be like texting you guys, and it's gonna be like, "Hey guys, this is I missed this." It's gonna be like a crackhead falling off the wagon. I feel like.
Yeah, man.
I don't know what that's like. I have no experience,
and I'm here for it.
They're not. Are they taking game day to Dublin again?
I would assume so. However, I've not heard anything, and McAfee was in studio today, so I have to imagine that
it is
traveling...
Tuesday. College,
Because I would assume they're not going to drag Lee Corso's body overseas.
No.
He's
Corso's not
retired.
going to be there. Corso will be there
Okay.
in Columbus. Yeah.
he'll be...
Simeon, by the way, good call. 2016, week 0, Hawaii at California. I remember watching that game in the basement at our parents' house.
way to be. I think Hawaii has been the only consistent.
Davis Webb threw for 441 yards as Cal beat Hawaii 51-31.
Davis Webb, there's a name I haven't heard in a while. Sorry, as I itch myself. I think Hawaii has been the only team that's been in week 0 every single year, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I'm gonna fact check you right now,
and I'm pretty sure they've probably been the very last game every time.
I'm up to 2019, and yep, they have been in every. Can you stop ESPN? Anyway, Simeon, what were you saying? I'll let you. Nope. In 2020.
2020 doesn't count.
Okay,
That's a
all right.
year.
I apologize. I recognize it.
I'm trying to figure out if game day
Hawaii, in 2022. RIP Grandpa.
RIP.
We were in our grandfather's funeral. Hawaii has been a staple of week 0. This is Hawaii week, everybody. Sorry,
Who would have thought? Look at us.
To get me excited about Hawaii.
Yes, college game day will be at week 0 from what I can tell. Yes. BetMGM
it's Hawaii
has
and
them
Stanford
confirmed.
on CBS and Paramount Plus 7:30. Don't
It's
got to
the
stay
year-
up till midnight to watch Hawaii this year, Bob.
The year of the streamer.
The year of the stream. Oh yeah, that's true.
What is that? A noon game for Hawaii?
Yeah.
They're 8 hours behind. So whatever that means. 11
So
o'clock.
11:30 in the morning. Technically, if they're 8 hours behind. Yes. Yeah. This is
It's like
I'm just so excited to be back.
Iowa State, Kansas State.
Yeah.
Yes, game day. Man, ADHD hits hard in this group. Yes, game day is going to be in Dublin. It's a 12 p.m. kickoff.
Yep.
Kansas State is giving 3 points to Iowa State. This is the first time 2 ranked teams have met.
That is correct.
Week 0.
That is also correct.
These are remind me if I'm wrong, but these are one of the 2 favorites to win the Big 12, the extremely competitive Big 12.
That is correct.
Probably the most competitive game that we're going to have seen for week 0 for the first time in forever, and we're going to be done at college football after Kansas blows out Fresno State in the first 2 halves. So, I don't know.
Take.
Micaiah, you want to be excited. That is a bold take. Do you want to be excited? So what do you got for this game?
I got the fact that you stole basically the fact that it was a week 0 ranked on ranked matchup. I
came up with that myself. You're welcome.
You are correct. I went in my fact checking. You are correct there. I think that this will be an excellent game, most notably because both have established coaches, both have veteran quarterbacks who started. Rocco Beck for Iowa State, Avery Johnson for Kansas State. Both have their identities and cultures set. So this isn't going to be like a team with a new coach against, like a Notre Dame against a Navy where it's just outmatched. They are very similar. Like if this game took place in October, everyone would be expecting a very close game. It's a college game day candidate on every other week, not just week 0. So I'm so glad that they're going to get there. It is a rivalry game. It's Farmageddon. That's what they call it, apparently. It's in Dublin, Ireland. They're probably going to be rain. It's going to be smash mouth football on both sides of the football. I am pumped. I am ready to go for it.
Wow, that's some great Some great. Robert, do you have anything for me?
Great.
Some great, yeah. And then
Nothing.
Listen,
Robert. Thanks, Makai.
you're welcome.
there ain't really much else you can say about the game. I mean, it's my fear is that it's actually not going to be as close as what we really hope and anticipate. It's in like my opinion, I think Kansas State kind of jumps out to an early lead and then just runs away with it. Because Iowa State's only good against ranked teams generally in later October, early November. But with them both, I would assume they're probably already over in Ireland. I would assume.
I would think so.
Right.
I don't know
They
that.
probably
I can
left it
check.
a little earlier.
Let me check the socials.
Yeah, go ahead.
I would, because
Flight tracker.
I'm actually seeing. I'm not 100% sure.
But I mean,
Iowa.
with both of them being in like Ireland, there's a whole lot that it's kind of like when the Big Ten goes to the West Coast or the West Coast comes to the Big Ten. One of them is going to be a tad sleepy, and I'm assuming it's going to be Iowa State.
If they're there yet, they have. Oh wait, no.
It is.
No, that's Allegiant
BetMGM
Stadium.
is saying that it's confirmed. I like how this is what we've ended up talking about the most on the podcast.
Also, fun fact here: they closed out the Big 12, the 2024 Big 12 regular season against each other. That was an Iowa State 29-21 victory. So they closed out one season. They're opening another. Avery Johnson was 12 of 28 for 220 and 3 touchdowns. Rocco Beck was 13 of 35. How do you like that completion percentage for 137 and 2 touchdowns? If we look at the team stats, very even, 364 to 324. Iowa State had 187 yards rushing. The thing that killed Kansas State was 2 turnovers, and it was 2 fumbles. Other than that, Iowa State dominated time of possession, but Kansas State really kind of won every other category. So this should be a great game kind of all around.
Did you know that Iowa State has won 4 of the past 5 meetings?
No, I did not know that. So this is why we do this podcast.
Yeah,
we are enlightening people.
That means chalk it up for Kansas State, baby. That's a big dub. Neva Johnson, take
then
it
our
to
parlay's off to a rough start based on my pick.
Quick, switch it to the over-under.
You got to switch it to the over-under real quick. This is excellent. Iowa State finished 10-2 last year, made the conference title game against Arizona State. Kansas State 8-4, 5-4 in the Big 12, so they were really good out of conference, 3-0 out of conference. But yeah, Kansas State with Matt Campbell, they're going to play smash mouth. They're going to try to take care of the football, do exactly what they did in their season finale, which is win time of possession, win the rushing battle, and win the turnover battle and penalty yardage, which they did as well. So this should be, that game was in Ames, so neutral site. Who knows how this plays out, you know?
I have nothing to say. I'm going to switch topics to the other games.
Okay, great.
Just because we can. I just found this very, very fun fact. So Sam Houston State is playing Western Kentucky. Okay.
Yep.
Western
I feel like
Kentucky's...
Bob's got an over-under on that game. No?
Which game? Who?
The Western Kentucky Sam Houston.
Oh, no. My over-under is sitting with the UNLV Idaho State.
Oh, okay. All right. No spoilers. No spoilers.
Okay. Interesting. So the former head coach of... and we have to text our father this. The former head coach of Sam Houston State is now at Temple. He took a new job. He is from Emmaus.
Okay.
Oh, he's 6 years older than Dad. I've got my stuff mixed around.
Well, maybe he had a...
It's possible.
Brother or sister?
K.C. Keller. So he's at Temple after leading Sam Houston to a very good, and he came from Delaware of all places, ironically. Phil Longo takes over down in Houston for the Bearcats of Sam Houston. He's taking on 7th year, 8th year coach now, whoever his face. I don't care because he throws the ball round. Bailey Zappi, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, 7 p.m. on the CBS Sports Network in Bowling Green, Kentucky. They have their mascot is my favorite part of that team. This is the only time that we are going to talk about these two teams, because my guess is Sam Houston State's going to go like 8-4 in the, in the Conference USA. Western Kentucky is going to be all air raidy and throw the ball around. And the only reason I bring this up is because this is the game of the week. And as part of the game of the week, I picked it. Suck it, Sean. Okay? This is what I'm doing. It's the game. What, you hate this? You hate this, don't you?
All right. I do.
Okay,
but
this
whatever.
is the game
Go
of
ahead.
the week. It's a very easy game. We're calling it Parlays and Giveaways. It matches our parlays, and it's the second part of the podcast that you, the fans, can have fun, especially for everybody who's listened. And if you've made it about 25 minutes into the podcast, this is the only time you're going to get the answer to the question. If you go to the comment section down below, you will see that there is a link to a Google form. We'll have a little header. It says enter giveaway here. You have to go in. You have to certify yourself that you are who you are. I'm sorry. You have to have a Google account. You have to have a PayPal account because we have to pay you. And all you have to do is answer Team A, Team B. And Team A is Sam Houston. Team B is Western Kentucky. Straightforward. You have to pick who's going to win. We put those people into a pot, spin the wheel, give you $5. It's a fun way to play along and to pay attention, specifically to the smaller schools. Micaiah, that is my point.
Are you going to write that down? Because I'm never going to remember which one's Team A and Team B.
Team A is Sam Houston. Team B is Western Kentucky. Yes, I will write that down. So go below, make your little enters, and find out.
And it's got to be right.
Oh, yeah. You got it.
Well,
Whoever
I
picks.
hope so.
So,
wrong picks only.
Doesn't matter who you do. You're getting money.
Wrong picks only.
Obviously,
I still don't know why we can't use the team names, but that's
terms and conditions apply.
Apparently, terms and conditions is you have to remember which one's Team A and which one's Team B.
For real.
All rules.
No, those are the terms
all
and
rules
conditions.
listed on the link down below. Must be
that ChatGPT did right for us.
Micaiah, you don't say that because that gets thrown out in court if we ever get sued, okay?
2025, we can't even put team names down there. We got Team A, Team B, Team 1, Team 2, Team 4.
To keep people honest. They can't just come in, click the link, and then you got to have to listen to the podcast.
But we could bury the link so people would have to go into the page and then expand it and scroll all the way down below the chapters and the
I like
summary.
my idea better. Comment down below. Who's right here?
Yeah.
Me, because I am, or Micaiah, because you want your job
Simeon
easy.
is Team A, Micaiah's Team B. Go ahead and put which one you think.
Simeon, which one's right, Team A or Team B?
Yeah.
Okay, listen. We'll try it your way for a little bit, and then we'll try it my way, and we'll see what happens.
I wrote it down. We're here. We're ready to go.
As long as you wrote it down.
And we're here to have fun. Obviously, Western Kentucky. Not obviously. 10.5. They're giving 10 points. Corrected myself. Over under 61.5. Guys, knowing the little bit about these teams that I've presented to you, this is my interesting. Over under 61.5. Which one are you taking?
I'm gonna take the over because why not? Also, I didn't know that Sam Houston was their nickname was the Bearcats, so I learned that today.
Yeah. I think they're one of 3 Bearcats.
All right, name all the Bearcats then, bud.
Oh, buddy, you opened up a can of worms now.
Cincinnati's one of them.
Yeah, Cincinnati and Sam Houston. And I want to say, it's like the Owls. There's not that many of them. I don't know who the other one is. There's one more in Division I, and I can't think of who it is. It's not Cal.
It'll come to you.
I'm going to ChatGPT it, let's be honest.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna take the over because I didn't know Phil Longo was down at Sam Houston State, but he likes to throw the ball around. Western Kentucky, we definitely know likes to throw the ball around. Week 0, let's have some fun. Let's just shoot for that over.
Yeah, over's the appropriate option, considering that Western Kentucky's defense was like one of the worst last year, but that's because they had one of the more prolific throwing offenses. And Sam Houston State lost some defensive players, so their defense ain't going to be that good, but they still got their quarterback, and he led the team in rushing touchdowns. So we're going to go over.
All right, let's go. Rob's just coming with all the knowledge today.
I
That's
bring
why
heat,
he
but
comes
it's very
along.
sporadic, ladies and gentlemen.
he-
Also, if it comes down to a lawsuit, make sure I'm not in it because this is between you two.
I had nothing to
Okay.
do with Team A and Team B.
I will Team C my way out.
Nice.
You like that? You
I
like that?
really
Week
like
0,
that.
baby. Keep
Let's go.
feeding me.
All right.
All right. I had fun. I looked it up, and this is interesting. There are only 2 Bearcats. There's only one Bearcats. That's Cincinnati.
Yeah.
The Sam Houston State Bear, or Sam Houston, yeah, they're Sam Houston State, sorry. Bearcats with a K, because I guess they're Jewish. Spell them. That's in Division 1. Division 2 is the McKendree Bearcats and the Southwest Baptist Bearcats.
Okay.
And then there are 2 also in Division 3, and those are the football ones. I'll leave them off, and there are then 3 other basketball ones. You're welcome. There are lots of Bearcats around. They go rawr, they go meow. That's how this works. Another interesting game at 4 p.m., and I'll just transition us right away, is Dan Mullen's and Alex Orgy's opening in Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada. Nevada is giving 24.5 points to Idaho State. Is this the start? Is UNLV going to the Pac-12, Robert?
Next year? I think so.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Did UNLV accept? Because it was Boise State. Boise State, Air Force.
I believe you. I just want to get it right. That's all.
I want to say UNLV, San Jose State.
I'm looking it up. All right. Oregon State, Washington
Nevada?
State,
No.
Boise, Fresno State, Colorado State, they're taking all the states. San
Okay.
Diego State, Utah State, Texas State, and Gonzaga, non-football member. Texas
That's
State
right.
is the football member. though.
UNLV's not a state. Las Vegas is not a state.
That is correct. Las Vegas is Sin
Mostly
City.
federal land, actually. That's a fun fact there for you.
It's just a bunch of buildings in a desert.
That is. It's hot.
Prostitution
I've
is legal on
actually
one
never
side of
been
the
there
street.
before. I don't know if I can afford to go there, you know?
I mean, I'm sure you can.
I mean, anyone can afford to go anywhere if you don't
Yeah,
care about your
I feel
credit
like you could get
score.
some pretty cheap flights. Yeah,
That was a
to-
bar I just laid.
to Las
Also,
Vegas.
yeah, I mean, okay, someone feels attacked.
My son is crying, and here we are. Okay, is this the start of the dynasty out west? There's a kind of a power vacuum. Anything really west of the Rockies, with how poorly USC played last year. Dan Mullen does have a proven track record of building, while not great teams, building teams. He has a quarterback who was way too overrated in college football 25. So what do you guys think of this UNLV team?
I don't even know what channel this is on, if I'm being totally honest.
It
Because
is on nothing.
Because ESPN doesn't have it. I'm going to try to find it. Because honestly, I just want to know if Alex Orgy is actually a good quarterback and can actually throw the ball, or did Michigan just have, or is Kirk Campbell just super inept at coaching the quarterback position?
Possible.
That's what I want to know. Because if he is the starter, and do we know, is he starting for them?
Yeah.
Is anyone? He is.
Yeah, he is.
So Dan Mullins loves a running quarterback. Alex Orgy running quarterback. So he'll be very creative. Dan Mullen, when he was on College Football Final, and they would do the Michigan highlights, he would always critique Michigan and being like, I don't understand why they're not using Alex in this way, et cetera, et cetera. So we'll see there. But honestly, that's the only reason I'm going to tune into this game. So if Alex Orgy can actually throw the ball, or if and Kirk Campbell's just inept / Michigan's just inept, or if it is, no, Alex Orgy really can't throw the ball, but Dan Mullins is just going to be creative. Other than that, I know nothing about UNLV.
Corey Dennis is the offensive coordinator and quarterback coach. He came from Tulsa, and he was the Ohio State QB coach from 2020 to 2023.
Well, that's got to cut Alex pretty deep.
All right.
I think he'll be fine at UNLV. I think he'll get utilized better. You know, he came. Orgy at Michigan just wasn't a good fit because that was never Michigan's, like, a mobile quarterback. Even though like JJ was kind of mobile, that was never like the game plan.
Yeah.
And like, so when JJ would take off, it was kind of like, oh, here we go, little scamper here. So I think down at UNLV it'll work a lot more, and I think he'll throw the ball a little bit more too. But the big difference when it comes to throwing the ball is the competition's obviously not going to be nearly as high. Like, he's not going to be throwing the ball against like Alabama. He'll be throwing it against Idaho State. So his wide receivers are probably going to be open. And he actually might have wide receivers. Michigan hasn't had wide receivers, really.
That is true. Sam Houston State, week 2.
Yeah. So I mean, we'll see. Gun.
Yeah, run and gun, baby. Let's go.
Bang.
Bang, bang.
Interesting. So the Mountain West is adding UC Davis and UTEMP to help replace some of the teams who are leaving for the Pac-12. But I didn't know this. Northern Illinois' football is just leaving for the Mountain West because UC Davis doesn't play football. So
get this.
Yeah.
About UNLV's schedule. So they play week 0, week 1, week 2. They then have a bye week and then play Miami of Ohio. Then have another bye week. Then play Wyoming Air Force. Then play Boise on October 18th. Then another bye week. So when they play week 0, they have 3 regular season bye weeks. So that's just a fun fact. And if I'm going to be totally honest, I started that fun fact thinking that
there was going to be more?
That it was 2 straight bye weeks, so they had 4 bye weeks, but they don't because the 25th comes and then the 1st comes after that. So
okay, listen, I can stretch a point out to the best of them, and this is my next one. So Stanford is going to Hawaii to take on CBS and Paramount
we're off
Plus,
the rails
like you
here.
said.
It's week 0.
It's week 0. Listen, we already gave the money away, so everyone's clicked off. So now it's just in us time. So the reason I bring this up, Frank Reich, interim coach, after their head coach did something illegal, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Maybe drove drunk, and only in Georgia does that get you money? So we have Frank Reich as the interim head coach for the 2025 season. We have Andrew Luck as the GM. Yeah. Is this team gonna just shock everybody in the ACC?
No.
No one believes in Stanford.
Shock as in win
more than 3 games?
I mean, maybe they shock us because maybe they dump. I don't know. Maybe they beat SMU. I don't They're not. It's not like they're going to turn it around and be like, "Oh, now we're a 10-win team." That's not going to happen.
Could you imagine?
No. Andrew Luck hasn't gotten things. I think eventually, yes, but Andrew Luck is essentially building an NFL-style program at Stanford, and it's going to take a hot minute because of the academics and probably also the lack of funding into the NIL collective, whatever.
Yeah, they'll be the team 2 or 3 years from now. We're like, man, Stanford, they had 8 wins last year. Now they're competing for an ACC. Oh, maybe not an ACC title. Who knows where that's going to be at that point?
That's true.
But we'll a year or 2 from now, we'll be bringing them up more, putting more respect to their name as they start to earn it.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, Simeon, I think I don't even know their over under, but I think Robert took. What just happened? I think Robert took the under when that happened, and the over. I don't even know if we have it. Oh wait, yep, we do.
Got there.
Stanford. Yes, we took the under for Stanford, and they were at 3.5. So,
got it. Well, I just got to give a shout out to Frank Reich. He went to Cedar Crest. So, just real quick.
Also, did you say he drove drunk?
No, he actually. I looked this up. I just assumed. Listen, I assume that if you get fired as a head coach, you either sexually assaulted somebody or drove drunk. Those are
It's never that you're bad at your job.
if you got fired,
hey,
not
historically
if you
speaking, in the SEC,
or you crashed a motorcycle.
LSU's got a hell of a record.
Listen, two things can be true.
He was fired in March. Okay, listen, if you're not fired at the end of the season or during the season, those are the two reasons you got fired. New one added to the list. He was possibly bullying people. So there you go. Not Frank Reich for the record.
Oh,
this
you were
is allegedly.
you were talking about the previous Stanford coach.
Correct.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Frank Reich. Yeah, okay.
No.
See, this is what happens. Sometimes I tune you out because you just kind of talk a little bit.
Listen, someone's got to fill an hour worth of content, and
I'm doing my best over here.
You know that the parlay part of the parlay and giveaway TM is not gonna cover 15 minutes.
What have you named that? Parlays and giveaways? That's what I'm supposed to name this episode. Parlays and giveaways.
Oh, now it is. That's a great name for the podcast.
Thank you. And Robert's just gonna team C his
Dude.
Robert's gonna pick it. Robert's gonna pick it different.
That's my new favorite sound. Robert eventually is just gonna turn off his cam and just walk out.
Yeah,
I
mean, hey, this is what it is, my man.
Yeah.
I mean, I would.
What Hawaii's -2.5, over-unders 50, Rob.
Ooh, Hawaii's favored?
Do you got that's how bad things are at Stanford if Hawaii's favored. What you got for this game? You want to just pick a winner? Pick a winner.
Yeah, Stanford.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get on board with that. Andrew Luck era starts in Hawaii. And the 5-0 is going to come looking for that W.
Hawaii.
How old are you, Micaiah?
I apologize to everyone from Hawaii. I've never been there. I do value your culture.
You talk about being expensive. That's
all
the one
honestly,
that's being
though,
expensive.
What a great way to start the season. Shoot on over to Hawaii. You're chilling, relaxing.
That sounds...
Granted, like you're in California, so like you still have like beaches in California.
A lot less small guy.
That's like living in like Pennsylvania, being like, I'm going to Delaware. You know what I mean? Like being super excited to go to like Fenwick. You know?
Yeah.
But
Robert,
then it's like, oh, we go to Hawaii.
Just balling right now.
Yeah, and if I'm going to be totally honest, I don't know where Fenwick is.
It's an island in Delaware.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you.
I don't know. Jared went there. He told me, and I was like, oh, that's part of Delaware.
Oh, well, that's a place now.
Delaware.
Did you know that was a place before Jared told you that?
Yeah, Conley talked about it before too.
Yeah,
before
they're famous for having horses.
No, dude.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, the horses. It's like what is it?
I thought that was Chincoteague.
Is Chincoteague?
Oh, my bad. Wrong one. I got it wrong.
Wait.
That's fair.
Chincoteague. Regardless, there's another place. Wild horses running around. Redemption.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we're all over. There's two. There's Chincoteague, and then there's
Are there horses in Hawaii? And if there are, how did they get there?
By boat.
I would assume they were brought over on boats.
Boats.
Originally, and then they were just kind of bred there. Comment down below if you're from Hawaii. Are there horses there, and
are they wild horses?
Are they wild horses, or are they all tame?
That's a much better. Okay,
yes.
You guys are.
Listen, you just wanted me and Robert to riff.
I live in the middle of Pennsylvania here, dog.
No, you live in the middle of nowhere.
You live in the side of a hill. You're lucky.
In Pennsylvania, dude. Yeah, the wildest thing in my backyard. There's been some big slugs.
The crackhead?
But
the next door neighbor.
The heroin addict?
I mean, there are some of them around. You can always tell.
I give the heroin. They would have to travel too far in order to get heroin. There's no one selling heroin.
Yeah,
so
in
Williamstown. There's no horses up your way, Rob? Wild horses?
No. Wild? No. There is someone who does ride their horse up and down the road, though.
Shut up. No.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's two of them. They ride them up the road.
Oh my god!
I guess that's how they get their exercise for them. I don't know. I don't know where they're keeping them. But there is also the guy who drives his John Deere down the road too.
Oh, we have a kid like that. He'll just ride around the block.
It's a tractor.
Yeah.
Lawnmower.
John Deere
Love it.
tractor, and he'll just ride it around the block.
Yeah.
And we're like, what? We're like, oh no, kid's
I'm
out
like,
again. Riding
Yeah,
the
like,
tractor.
dude, park it in the back and cut my grass. Like, come on, man.
Yeah,
But it's a good work.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
gotta
let's
take
go.
it for a walk every now and again. You know,
I just,
especially when you
think
change the oil.
I just think our kid's bored, you know?
I think probably
Well,
Robert's
mine's like
guy's
an older
bored
dude,
too.
so mine's definitely, it could be dementia Alzheimer's at this point.
Who knows?
Just cutting asphalt.
Claps for dementia Alzheimer's. Just joking. Okay, Fresno State, Kansas. This game's on Fox. This is at David Booth, Kansas Memorial Stadium in Kansas. Finally, Kansas is back home after a horrible season.
No, that's
Oh,
false.
yeah.
No, they're still not.
This game's played in Lawrence. Their stadium's, I guess, complete enough for them to play a game against Fresno State.
I guess. They're not playing every game, though, at home this year. That's why me and Rob are both surprised. Rob, were you under the impression they weren't at home again at all this year?
I didn't think, well, I saw like posts and stuff that their stadium was like getting close to being done. I didn't think it was like fully done. Like, I thought they were going to be in the same scenario that Vanderbilt was, where like Vanderbilt's was like all goofy and
This is a Vanderbilt, like Penn State situation where it's going to be under construction, I'm guessing, for a little bit.
No, you are right. They are at David Booth, who gave $300 million to the program. So
shout out.
Shout out. Could I get $500,000 of that? Thank you.
Just pay off my debt. I'll be good.
Yeah.
If you just want to comment either Team A or Team B, who you think would win, we could contribute an extra $5 to your stadium.
This could be the David Booth. This could be the David Booth podcast. Fourth and One podcast.
You don't got to give us very much, you know. Just David Booth, Fourth and One podcast. The David Booth presents.
Who even is David
Fourth
Booth?
and One
Have we looked this
podcast?
up?
He's a manager at a hedge fund. CEO, founder of a hedge fund.
Super successful.
Yeah.
Much better at life than us. Probably a little autistic.
I think that's a big stretch, my dude.
Makai, you're telling me that every autistic
we're all
person
kind of on
isn't
the spectrum if you think
well,
about it.
all right,
it is a spectrum. That's how it works.
Simeon, you may be right because this is his photo.
Yeah, he looks a little like Dr. Cook.
Simeon, he also works for Dimensional Fund Advisors, DFA.
That's probably what he's the chairman, which he co-founded with Rex Sincafield. I'm guessing that's how you pronounce that.
It's valued over $800 billion.
Over $800 billion. Oh
and
my
he only
goodness.
donated $300 million to the stadium. Come on, dude. Big pockets. Let's go.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, listen, what's his face? Larry Ellison only gave $220 million to Penn State, to Michigan's NIL
Technically,
fund.
he gave $220 million to his wife, who then gave it to Michigan. But you know,
gotta get those tax exemptions, you know.
Yeah, it's all laundering money.
It's all tax aversion. All right, so
I think this game will be. This game, I think, also has a potential to be a really good close game because Kansas last year. First of all, can Jalen Daniels stay healthy? Because when he was healthy last year, Kansas was really good, but he sat out over half the season, and they were like 2-6, and then they went on like a 4-game heater to kind of upset things.
Let's go ahead and also remind the folks that I said that Kansas was going to be the Big 12 champion last year. Thank you, Jalen Daniels.
All righty. Well, Rob, I was just going to let that go, but you know.
Yeah. So, with that being said, give me Fresno State to beat them.
Yeah, Matt Entz that's his first season there. He was one of the guys who kept the North Dakota State dynasty going from 2019 to 2023.
I also think that the over-under of 50.5 is very interesting for two teams historically that can score very well and don't play a ton of defense. They do play more defense than Western Kentucky, but less defense than, I don't know, pick a good defensive team, I guess. Not Notre
Iowa.
Dame.
Georgia.
There it is. Iowa. Kansas.
Oh, ignore that.
Kansas drinks a lot less than Georgia and drives a lot less. Drinks and drives a lot less.
Owns less Dodge Chargers and Challengers than Georgia does.
That is correct. I would assume. Never been to either place.
That part now is true because
I'm gonna need
we're
a
at the
fact
time.
check
Listen,
on that.
it's a little. Go ahead, Google that, Rob. Micaiah, Google. I don't care. It's a little time. This is the little taste. We get a very, very long weekend. Thursday, love that chipmunk sound. Thursday through, is it Thursday through Monday next week that we have games?
Yeah. Yep.
Correct.
Oh, I need to go clean myself up a little bit. TCU in North Carolina. Oh, that's Bill Belichick's first game. Okay. Oh, Notre Dame and Miami are on Sunday. You guys definitely won't have a comment about that. That's next week, just a little taste. But half of the parlays and giveaways is the parlay. And as a little fun, listen, we failed. No one seemed interested in the whole me not wearing my clothes thing from last season.
Well, that's true.
I mean, let's be real,
I'm not wearing
man.
any pants right now, to be quite honest with you, because none of my shorts are clean and upstairs. More importantly, I am wearing underwear currently.
So you do have clean shorts. They're just not upstairs?
Correct. Yes.
Okay. All right.
And I had to change real quick to get here.
Rob, you wearing pants?
Comment down below if you're wearing
Yes.
pants.
Okay. All right.
Well, okay, hold on. They're shorts, not pants.
That's Makai. That's a valid point.
That still counts.
Okay.
That still counts.
Okay, just making sure.
All
Set
right.
the record straight.
All right. Shorts, not pants.
Competition was not fueled for our thing last year, so we're just going to have some more fun with the fans. We're going to attempt to make you some money, work together, because this is the worstest podcast in the world, right, Makai?
Cohesiveness.
We are a team. We will be perfect in every sense of the word.
Simeon, give us layup after layup after layup.
Simeon,
hey, listen.
Just layup.
I got me back, and I still lost.
Simeon, you can do layups, but I need them to be like Angel Clark layups and not, or I'm sorry, Caitlin Clark layups and not Angel Reese.
Wow.
And not Angel Reese layups. Yeah, I know. I messed that one up.
You focus on the layups,
So
and your boy will focus on the action.
There you go.
There you go. For an Angel Clark.
For an Angel Clark.
Caitlin Reese. What do you take? Because do you take the whiteness
3-point shooting and
edges?
rebounding.
Oh, okay. I was thinking like you would do like the hair from Caitlin Clark, but like the light skin of Angel Reese.
No, other way around there.
You think it's the other way around? You're gonna switch it back and forth?
Well, considering Caitlin Clark is white,
that's what I just said.
Nope, you didn't.
Yeah. No, I'm building an Angel Clark. You're missing the point.
Okay.
No, see, this is what you need to do: is you need to actually look at the WNBA and say, "Okay, I need Cameron Brink that can shoot threes." Cameron Brink is a very good rebounder, but if she could shoot threes, then she's like a combination of the both.
Robert, the fact that you know a name.
Cameron Brink also played at Stanford, my man.
Again,
hey,
you could have said
not CFP3, baby.
Brittany Stilopoulos, who plays for the Cleveland Gophers, and I would have believed you because that's how much I pay attention to the WNBA.
Simeon. Let me show you why Robert knows who Cameron Brink is.
Oh, no. Okay.
Everyone got it? That's
it.
why Robert knows who Cameron Brink is.
Got it. For those of you listening, tall blonde chick.
That's it.
She was good at Stanford.
That is also true.
Yeah,
She's still good at standing there. All right. So
in his defense, he also knows who Brittany Griner is, and she is the polar opposite of Cameron Brink. So.
True that, dog. She was good at Baylor.
She was good at Baylor.
She was dominant.
Candace Parker, great at Tennessee.
Tennessee, my man.
Juju Watkins,
USC.
You're just naming names.
I don't know where Sue Bird went. Diana Taurasi, UConn. I don't know if that's where Sue went.
All right,
Sue Bird.
I'll do my producing.
I don't know if I was old enough to see Sue Bird in college.
Sue Bird.
UConn. Let's go.
There we
University of Connecticut. Yeah. Brianna Stewart.
Oh, it's UConn.
It's UConn as well.
Maya Moore.
UConn.
Okay. Which one was the one that stopped playing women's basketball to get a guy out of jail who she ended up marrying? What was that, Maya Moore, or was that someone else?
Dog, I don't know.
She also went to the University of UConn, though. That was my point.
Like, come on, man.
Is this? Are we trying to get the female audience now with like true crime?
Caitlin Clark went to Iowa.
That's true.
Is
Shout
Susan
out.
Cunningham? I think she went to Iowa too.
I don't think so.
Or as the comment I said,
She's
Sophie
out for the year, though.
Stunningham. The one comment randomly. Listen, okay.
Missouri.
Missouri.
Oh, okay.
Would
Can
never
we
guess
move
that.
on to
Yeah,
the parlays part of the podcast?
Sure, man.
Yeah,
Sure,
dude,
man.
hit the button.
This is the third time I'm hitting the button.
There we go.
Okay,
Maybe this time it'll stick.
Robert, I'm making you
What's
pick
up?
the first parlay because I'm sure it's like dumb or something. So we're gonna pick. It's gonna be a
All
3-leg
right, man.
parlay,
I think it's not dumb.
and we're gonna try to make you some money.
We're
All right,
working
my leg.
together.
Here we go. The old stanky leg. We are going with UNLV Idaho State.
Okay.
Now, if there's one thing UNLV does is they score points, and they score lots of points against bad teams. And I'm assuming Idaho State, because they're not a team that I know of, is probably bad. The over-under is 64.5. I'm going to assume that UNLV is going to score 64 plus by themselves, and Idaho State might score 10. So give me the over 64.5.
Robert, to your point, they played Utah Tech last September 7th.
72
and put
to
up
10.
72 to 10. You did your homework. I love that.
Week 0. All goes downhill from here.
Let's go. All right. So you are taking
The Bengals, the Idaho State Bengals.
UNLV over 64.5.
Yep.
They
Okay.
went 5-7 last year.
What I'm going to do is I am going to take a senior quarterback and a culture that is very much established with Matt Campbell, and I'm going to take them. They are 3-point underdogs. I love that. No one's talking about Iowa State to win the Big 12 this year. They got Rocco back for his senior season. He's already broken a whole bunch of Iowa State records, or is on pace to. Brock Purdy's records, by the way. They're ranked 22 behind number 17 Kansas State. I love Matt Campbell in the underdog role. So I think the game's going to be close. And I think that they at least cover the 3. I don't know if they do an outright winner, but I'm going to take Iowa State plus the 3 points that they have right now.
It's a good pick. Oh, I didn't realize that. That's the same. No, that's August 28th. Listen, I changed it from Kansas to Fresno State. I was going to take Kansas outright, but I don't know. I don't necessarily believe in them.
Kansas is minus 13.
Kansas is minus 13.5. I'm getting minus 110 on minus 13.5. But there's one thing I like more, which is an experienced coach going up against a first-year coach in the first game, and that first-year coach is away. And so I'm gonna pick Team B, Robert, and pick Western Kentucky, the Hilltoppers, the Jelly Beans, the Gumdrops out there in Bowling Green, Kentucky to win. I'm just gonna take their money line. Just them straight up. I'm not going to play around because we're going for layups, gentlemen. Layups.
Let me plug this in real quick.
It's giving us plus 364 on the 3-leg parlay. For those of you keeping track, if you bet $1, you will win $3.64.
Love that.
And for those of us who don't want to spend that much money, you'll win 36 cents when you bet 10 cents.
Simeon, before we get out here.
Yeah.
Before we get out of here, I want to pick the rest of the conference champions. Okay.
Oh,
so
I forgot about from this
so
last week.
We have.
I just struck out hard.
We went through the Power 4 and we kind of did over under win totals.
Okay.
And from there we have LSU, Texas Tech, Louisville, and Penn State. Me and Robert kind of did a combination of this because he was here for some, I was here for some. We both weren't here at the same time for some of this.
Picking Penn State. They can't win a big game if they're
Listen,
dependent on it.
Linda, the YouTube comments and TikTok comments have already told us this. Be more creative. Be less like Notre Dame. Okay.
And you know what? They also told us this big bad hammer was coming too, and they were wrong.
And they also told us that they didn't want to fire Marcus Freeman last year, and that Marcus Freeman it won't be on the hot seat no matter what happens at any point. So, okay. So The shots will not stop. I'm just letting Notre Dame fans know you started it on TikTok. This is your fault. Okay? The shots will
The more you F around, the more you find out, is what the guy is telling you.
Robert, who's going to win the American Conference?
The American Conference is going to be... What?
Who's even in the American now?
Well, you're about to find out who's going to win it.
I am going to go with the North Texas Mean Green.
That's a great pick.
Do you have any reason why?
No.
Okay, great. Love that for everybody.
They were really good last season. That's probably why.
They were pretty good.
Conference USA, which does feature the Delaware Blue Hands, Jacksonville State Gamecocks, Missouri State Bears, New Mexico State Aggies, Sam Houston Bearcats, Western Kentucky. Who's winning?
You're going to need to give me 2 seconds. I know you want to go rapid fire. I don't know. Conference USA changes more than the men in your mom's bedroom.
Nice.
So I actually have to look this up real quick. It's the
Robert, why are you ever surprised anymore? You've been a part of this podcast now 3 years.
I know.
It's going to be one of two people. It's either going to be Liberty or Western Kentucky. I'm going to go with Liberty just because of their history in the conference.
Okay. Love that for you. Robert, the Mid-American Conference, which would be MACtion.
Ypsilanti.
This is always a tough one because I feel like they're all the same damn teams. I am going to say Eastern Michigan.
All right. Shout out Eastern Michigan.
The Eagles?
Yes.
They were one of the worst teams in college football last year, so why not win?
You think they're going to turn it around?
This is the redemption arc for Eastern Michigan because you know who's probably not going to be? Akron.
What about UMass? They're also in the MAC this year.
I mean, yeah, Toledo.
Western Michigan.
You can always sit there and say Toledo, Ohio, Northern Illinois, and Miami, Ohio generally are the big four. But why not them? Why not Eastern Michigan? You know,
I love this.
They got the gray field. They have one really big alumni, i.e. Max Crosby. So
it's Max Crosby Field.
Yeah, exactly. Redemption arc. Put it in the books.
This is the dumbest take you've had all season.
No,
I've listened to all of them.
It's his best take he's ever had in 3 years on this podcast. He might be frozen. He might not even be a part of this podcast anymore. He's got a super dumb face and it's stuck frozen. Simeon, Mountain West Conference. Who's winning that?
UNLV.
Okay, well, they did make the
first-year head coach, new supposed to be good quarterback. This is the opposite. I believe in Dan Mullen a little bit, so UNLV.
Robert's still stuck. The Pac-12. Who's going to win the Pac-12 between Oregon State and Washington State?
Okay, so I'm just picking between those two?
It's just those two. It's still just those two this year.
Washington State's quarterback transferred, so give me Oregon State.
Okay, Oregon State. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want everyone to know we have no basis for these conference champions. We're just rapid firing them because that's what we
wish we were better. We don't have time, so pay us.
Yeah.
By subscribing and liking and commenting.
I'm trying to reconnect. That's all right. Just text Robert that we're almost done.
We're almost done. Don't worry about it.
The Fun Belt, which is the last conference to utilize divisions in East and West.
Shout out. This was a fun conference last year. Give me JMU. I'm expecting them to bounce back after a rough first, real year. I think they're going to bounce back because they're going to have gotten a bunch of transfers again. And the city wants them there. They want to be there. Give me JMU.
David Booth, give us some money, and we'll do more research next time. But
that's the wrong one.
That will do it for us here at the 4th and 1 podcast. You did.
I picked the right one.
Thank you, everyone, for being here. Follow us on Instagram, 4th and 1 podcast. Follow us on TikTok, 4th and 1 pod. Enter for a chance to win $5. And wash those hands, you filthy animals. We'll see you next week.
Team, see you next week.
Nice.